MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. TJ Antone, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Joey Wendell.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Ball one.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
1-2 now. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average coming in, 257. 5 homers and 23 driven in. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Antone is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Arozarena leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Yanni Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Digging in, Elvis Vizcaíno. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. And good for him. Elvis Vizcaíno has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
In now, number 49. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's set. The 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there is all of a sudden. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Austin Meadows is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Meadows tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. First pitch on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Runner at third here, nobody out. And he takes a cold strike one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Olsen camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So here's Mike Zunino. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays pick up a... Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Stepping up now, Pedro Severino. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Chris Davis next to bat. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Brian Dozier now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. Throw to second, and he's out. But a run is in to score away from the play. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Ready for another chance? Elvis Vizcaíno. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. A tag for one, and the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, number 49.
Stepping in, number 49. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 2 home. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And with one gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. So stepping in, Willie Adames hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Swung on and missed. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. At the plate, Randy Arozarena. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this has been crazy. 4th round triple of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Comes set with the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Jalen Beeks is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. 1 gone here in the Detroit 3rd. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Arozarena is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arozarena is there to put it away and finally put an end. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Out in front of it, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A chance here for Dozier at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping in now, Manuel Margot. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. The pitch.
2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit hard, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 49.
At the plate, number 49. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. And it's in time to get him. But one run is in to score on the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Brian O'Grady. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
O'Grady, a native Pennsylvanian, he was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian O'Grady becomes the second out here in inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now to the plate, Pedro Severino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Willie Adames comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Randy Arozarena stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Chris Davis.
The left fielder, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as this lead got even wider. McKay gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
McKay. Now batting.
Ryan Dozier at the plate. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. McKay, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Center fielder,
First offering on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Number 49 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he's safe. One out and a runner on third. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Detroit is out in front, 12-1. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The designated hitter.
First pitch coming, here it is. Manuel Margot is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Manuel Margot is the second out in the 7th inning. Austin Meadows started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Next will be the designated hitter, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone into the front row of bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. So now to the plate, Pedro Severino. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Rosarena is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Tigers are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he is out on the tag. Here's Chris Davis now. as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. John Curtis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2. Runner's on his way to third. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Tigers get just the 1. 8th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 13. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Slurve in there, strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Brian O'Grady is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
Now batting.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Zunino is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Popped him up. Dozier is there. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Elvis Vizcaíno. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, number 49. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeimer Candelario. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Aaron Luke comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, Willie Adames starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. To the plate now, Randy Arozarena, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Luke is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Randy Arozarena becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Brandon Lau is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Manuel Margot. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking at his career totals, Margot is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This is foul right side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Nope.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. T.J. Antone earns win number 7 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Yanni Chirinos allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Alec Mills will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Line drive to center field. Bishop is right there, 1 down. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Colin Moran. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Right side, hit hard. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1-2. Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Wilmer Flores stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Yastrzemski on at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is line to left. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Buster Posey. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. A line shot to third base.
Batting it, the center fielder.
So striding in, Hunter Bishop. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Strike taken up in the zone.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Bishop, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Moran is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall. So we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. Line drive to left. Slater is there, and he'll bring this one in.
That is fifth.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
That average at 291 to start the day. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Cueto into his motion. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And good for him. Lolo Sanchez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
In now, Sammy Ciani. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit, and he'll reach first safely.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 1-0. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Bishop will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
This is lifted out to left. Sano is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. In now, Austin Slater. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground, and the inning is over. Giants down.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Colin Moran.
Into the box, Colin Moran. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Moran is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here comes another 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting,
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Cueto pauses. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Sanchez is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, catcher Williams.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Adam Duvall will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. He's ready now. The pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Got him swinging. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Lolo Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing.
And late reactions, and they got him. So now to the plate, Sammy Ciani. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-0.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So one away here. Here with the bases empty, and that brings up Buster Posey. First delivery to him on the way.
1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A ball and a strike now. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Bishop. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alec Mills. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher, Alec.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
This one's down to third. Flores is there. Solano for one. To Belt for the twin killing.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Cueto into his motion. Here's the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Evan Longoria will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. Popped into the air, back behind second. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Donovan Solano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
Ready once again, Austin Slater. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Andrew Suarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches. to get out of this thing. Job.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, William Astudillo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Lolo Sanchez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to happen.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out. 7th inning ready to roll. And next, the dangerous power threat, Brandon Belt.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is there, and that's the first out. Standing in, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Here's Buster Posey now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball. 80.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 hits, and they leave 1. Ready for another shot now. Sammy Ciani. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off. Grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bishop is there, and he has it for the first out. Luke Voigt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Pirates, number 59, Luke Voigt.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Voigt, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Behind 0-2 now. Line hard. Foul. Popped him up. Flores in foul ground. But this will land untouched.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow roller left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third. Taken in by Flores. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Is that down in order go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Aaron Bummer will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Mauricio Dubon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. Swing and a liner. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Giants down in. Trevor Cahill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Duvall. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Runner goes. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And this one's in the dirt. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Runner!
And now the runner's trying for third. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 35, Keone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Austin Slater is retired on strikes for the third time tonight. Brandon Belt is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. His past history with Keone Kellogg, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-1 the final tally today. The Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alec Mills earned his 5th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 6 runs on 12.